Hello everyone, welcome to Flutter Flavors tutorial part 3. In this part, we will set up iOS schemas to confer with Flutter Flavors so that we can use multiple firebase environments in iOS app as well. So let's get started. For that, first we'll need to set up two different schemas. To do that, go to the product menu in your Xcode, go to schema and manage schemas. Once you are there, find and select the runner schema and press this little settings icon, press duplicate, name your schema dev and check this shared, check close. Again same, repeat, runner, duplicate, now prod, again check shared, close. So we now have two different schemas, prod and dev. Select the project runner, not the target runner. Okay, in the project runner, go to info and there you'll find this configurations. Now what we need to do is we need to create two configurations for each schemas, debug and release. So let's select debug and then duplicate debug configuration. Let's name it debug-dev. Alright, again duplicate debug configuration, debug-prod. Similarly, repeat the process for release. Release dev and then release prod. Once the configurations are set, now it's time to provide the proper configurations to your schemas. So let us go to product, schema and manage schemas, and let's go to our dev first, then press edit and in debug select the build configuration debug dev. Archives, select release dev and select close. Again product, schema, manage schemas, this time select production, edit and in debug select debug prod. Also in archive select release prod. Now inside your runner directory, create new directory. New group with folder firebase. Inside that, let's create two more directories for our schemas. Dev and prod. Let us add our Google configurations to our production and dev. I have those configurations right here. So this is my production configurations. Let me drag and drop this inside the production folder. Finish. Let's do the same for the dev. Inside dev folder, finish. Select the target runner, go to build phases and let's add a new run script phase. Let's name it firebase setup and let's write our script. I'll just paste it here. I'll put the code in our readme file in the GitHub directory. So let me adjust the path here. I wrote the name of the folder in a small letter, same for the dev. Finally, bring this firebase setup above compile sources. Still in the target runner, let's go into build settings. In here, select combine at the top and basic. That gives you the product bundle identifier somewhere down here. Now we want to change the bundle identifier for our dev configuration, so let's make this .dev dev, and also in release dev let's make this .dev dev. This separates our two different projects in the Firebase console. Finally, we can go back to our VS Code and open our Flutter Flavors project, and in here I have made run configurations. Inside .vs code folder, make launch.json, and in that add your run configuration. So Flutter dev is name Flutter dev, request launch, type dart, and in the args you pass the array of strings -t liv main dev -- flavor dev. This way what I can do is I can go to this debug panel and select my run configurations and run my app. No need to go through terminal. This concludes our Flutter Flavors tutorial. Using flavors, we can separate multiple versions of our application, may it be development or production version, or may it be paid and unpaid version of our app. Thank you for watching my tutorials.